Hello my dear friends, I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the topic of E2 visa and the update on this topic regarding the purchasing of passports of other countries in order to get E2 visa. There are some big changes over here that you need to know. At the end of this video, you will be able to learn how to get a free evaluation of your case for E2 visa. Let's go! But before we proceed, guys, you know the drill. Smash that like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment, ask questions, so this video is seen by many others, and there is a very good information here. Okay, so what exactly happened? Just before the new year, the Congress passed the new law that was not a part of some major reform for immigration laws, for the INA code, things like that, but there was a big bill where there were a couple of provisions regarding the immigration laws. And one of those provisions deal with E2 visa. This bill has been signed by the president, by Joe Biden, so as of today it's officially the law, and it brings a huge change for those of you who have been planning or already in the process of getting the citizenship of a country that provides for E2 visa opportunity. And two countries that are at the top of the list is Grenada and Turkey. Of course, there's Bulgaria, there's Romania, there is Israel, there's a bunch of other countries, but these two have been the priority for years. If now you already got the passport of these countries or any other country for this purpose that provides you the opportunity to apply for E2 visa, now you have to physically live in this country for 3 years before you can apply for E2 visa. Okay, I hope you got it, right? So regardless if you got your passport a year ago, 2 years ago, you're in the process of getting another passport, you just got it, at the time when you apply for E2 visa, you have to have lived in this country for 3 years. Or in other words, this country has to have been your primary residence. So basically that means that you need to make this country home and have lived in this country totally 6 months a year. I guess some of you like, oh my God, I spent $200,000, I spent $250, I spent $500. Whatever that money is, it's probably gone, unless you want to make this new country your home and live there for 3 years. Why is this done? Well, exactly for this purpose. So people don't buy the passports of other countries, whereas their own country did not sign the treaty that gives that opportunity to the citizens of this country to participate in E2 visa, in E1 visa, E3 visa maybe. That was done for this particular purpose, to close this loophole of getting a passport of another country and just then applying for the E2 visa. So this is very important to understand. I do believe this law does not apply retroactively, meaning that those visas, those petitions that have been filed before this law went into effect, they probably okay. But I think that US embassies and consulates, they're gonna be looking at those petitions negatively. So in other words, they will be finding all reasons to deny them, especially if you're from a country that's not wanted here in the States, right? So make sure you have all the evidence to show and prove to the embassy you have attachment to the country where you have your passport, right? So maybe you have property, maybe your kids go to school there, maybe you have your relatives living there, maybe you spend a lot of time there. So make sure you prepare for this interview and go there full force, because you have a lot of risks of being denied and you've spent all this money purchasing the passport of another country, purchasing the business or investing in a startup, then paying your attorney, paying the accountant. So that's a lot of money. And I do believe that those of you who are in this position spend at least $200,000-$300,000. So that money can be lost in the sense that you cannot get the E2 visa. All right, guys. And for those of you who's like, well, what are we talking about here? E2 visa? In a nutshell, E2 visa is for those countries that signed the trade treaty with the United States of America. you want to invest at least $100,000 in your own startup in America or purchasing business in America, and you can show that that money is clean. You earn it and you pay the tax on it, right? So this is in a nutshell what's going on with E2 visa. If you satisfy these criteria, if you want to know what's going on with your case, you want to get a free evaluation. If you want to get a free evaluation by the immigration attorney like me, then you can go down below this video in the description, find the link, fill out the questionnaire, and within 48 hours, I'm going to give you the free evaluation of your case and tell you if you satisfy the criteria, if you don't, where are the weak things, where you can strengthen the criteria. So that's going to happen within 48 hours. And then if I see the perspective in your case, I will invite you to the immigration planning where I will build a strategy for your case. Don't forget to subscribe to my Instagram and my TikTok in English. There's a lot of information over there. Please ask the questions, comment under this video, and I will get back to you shortly. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.